Hello everyone! I know it's been a long time since I've done one of these videos, but I plan to keep on doing this series even if it takes me a while to make each video. So let's draw the Circus Trio and get into this. Okay, so the first toon from Dandy's world we are drawing today is Blot. Now his stats are 3-star health, 1-star skill check, 4-star movement speed, 5-star stamina, 3 stealth and 2 extraction speed. And his ability is Blot Jr. This toon places a decoy that attracts nearby twisteds and has 1 heart. This ability costs 10 tapes and has a cooldown of 60 seconds. For each extra blot on a team, the cost of the decoy costs an additional 10 tapes. I apologize for my horrible reading. So I personally think that this makes him a little bit more of a survivalist than a distractor with his ability. But now that the stats are out of the way, let's talk about my drawing. I personally had no idea what to do with this. For some reason he already looks humanoid to me, so I didn't really know how to change his design in any way. So I kind of just gave his design a human head and called it a day, you know? And just as I'm editing this, I realized that I missed his little makeup or face markings, so please forgive me for that. Just know that I was going to include them, but I was in a big rush with all of these drawings. As you will see in the later ones, I made a few mistakes, not with the actual drawing but with the layers and stuff, so I just made this whole entire thing harder for myself. As you can see, now I'm just doing the liner. I kind of struggled with this hair, but I think I like it in the end. And also, I apologize that my lines aren't too straight. I haven't done digital art in a hot minute. I've been doing lots of traditional art, so I'm sorry about that, but I think it looks alright. And after that's done, I just tried to do a little bit of shading on the shirt to make it not look too dead, but I don't think I did it so well. I think I could have done it better, though I do love the way I did the eyes. Would not change that. I think they look beautiful. This last highlight blot is finally done. I really hope you liked the final drawing. Here is a little time-lapse thing of me drawing it. Yeah, now on to Yata. I did not expect that to change so. Okay, with Yata, I really tried. What the fuck? I really tried. I don't know. I've just been in a bit of art block, so my drawings don't look that great, but I'm really trying for you guys. I would appreciate it if you liked and subscribed. I really want 1,000. Wait, what was I talking about? Give me a second. Okay, I remembered what I was talking about. Yada's stats. Okay, Yada's stats are 3 health, 3 skill check, 4 movement speed, 1 stamina, 2 stealth, and 5 extraction speed. She also has a passive ability called Pinata Party. This toon drops 2 random candy items after completing a machine and 4 random candy items when injured, which means I think she is kind of an all-rounder, if you get what I mean. I would personally use her for extracting, but I think if you want, you could distract with her. Now on the drawing side of this, I wanted to give her this cute pose that isn't proportionally accurate, and I also gave her some short shaggy kind of hair that I do end up making it look dyed the colours of the actual toon. I also gave her little stripy hair extensions. I've seen that a lot on Pinterest and stuff, and I thought it would be cute on her, so I added that. And those are the main things that stood out to me that I added. I also gave her a skirt that looks like a little scarf neck thing. Also, just a little side note here, this might sound a bit random, but I've seen this other YouTuber that I used to watch, Sona Draws, that does this series as well, and I just want to make note that I'm not trying to copy her at all. And like, when I started this series, I didn't even know she had a series. So just in case you thought that I was just gonna say, I'm not copying her in any way. Like, I think her work is beautiful, and I would never be able to get to that like status of art. Like, hers is amazing, so I admire it, but I'm not copying. Like, I'm not trying to at all. So as you can see, now I'm adding the final details, such as like shading, not really shading, but you know, some little blushes, and just adding some highlights in general. So as you can see here, I gave her a little bit of head surgery. I just thought moving her head down a bit would make her look a bit better proportionally. I think it did a little bit. It wasn't like groundbreaking, but I think it looks a bit better. Now, since this series is like turning them into humans, I wish I made it so like it was like kind of half humans, because I wish I could have given her her little cute ribbon tails and still her ears, but just like kind of, you know, still made them a bit human. But I don't know what I would call that, so I just made it humans. And now my Goliath is done. I was just erasing the background there. Here's a little speed paint thing of it. And now it is on to the one and only Louis, the egghead. I used to hate Louis so much. I thought his head looked way too big, and I thought he was very ugly. But I have grown to love him a lot. I apologize if you hear rain in the background. It's raining a bit in my area, but here are his stats. 3-star health, 4-star skill check, 3-star movement speed, 3-star stamina, 2-star stealth, and 3 extraction speed. And he has one ability that is a passive called Heart of Helium. For each missing heart this toon has, they gain an extra stat star into movement speed, up to a max of 5-star movement speed at his last heart. I think that is a wonderful passive. Like, they couldn't have done better, and this definitely makes him more of a distractor in my eyes, but he is an all-rounder, so you can extract with him if you would like. Now, I don't really know what I was doing with his design. I gave him some weird little overalls. He looks kind of zesty, but I was tired, okay? Anyways, that is the end. So I know majority of you guys have already left, but I just wanted to say some things at the end of my video, like how grateful I am for you guys sticking with me. I know I haven't been doing much drawing content or animations, but I've just been heavily in art block, and I don't really know how to stop it. I would really appreciate if you guys subscribed and liked. Like, I really need you to subscribe, but if not, that's okay, that's fine. Thank you guys so much for watching. I love y'alls. That was so fucking